Alright everyone, I am back and I'm going to do one more video today, and I'm going to be using the Bohem Style Box, and I would like to make a bracelet, and I think it's going to be really cute. So we're going to do something probably a little bit different. I think I've done it once before on a tutorial, but it's definitely something you might want to see again. So I'll be right back and we'll get started. Okay everyone, these are all the beads I have left from the Bohem box, but I want to use a larger clasp for this one. I have the two little spacers. We're going to put this other little clasp back in my stash, and we will probably be using some of these jump rings too, and I am using some of the strand. Let me let you know how long this is going to be, because I want to use these as our little loop to hook our lobster clasp on. So let's see. And we have just a little bit over 15 inches of stringing wire that we're going to use. And I do have my crimp tubes and my wire guardians. I am going to be using my beadle-on ones. Oh, there we go. Gonna need a couple of those, so let's take those out. And just set them off to the side there. And we need one wire guardian. There we go. All right. I do have other things on standby, like head pins, eye pins, in case we need those as well. I don't think we will need them, but you never know. So we're going to start out by putting on our crimp tube and our wire guardian. And that way we can close off this one end. All right, and we're going to put our lobster clasp right on here. And go ahead and crimp that off. There we go. I think we're actually getting quite a bit of use out of this box. I will have a pair of earrings that we're going to make too at the end here. So now we're going to have a complete set because I made the necklace before. So yeah, I think that this is quite a great little set. I love this. And I think that the beads are really, really great quality. They're so nice, and they're really good beads. Let's see, I think I want to start with one of these little white ones here. Let's do one of those. And how about one of these little spacers? Just to give a little something at the end there. There's only two of them, so I really kind of want to make sure I'm using them. All right, and then from there we will do, let's do one of these little green flowers. There we go, like so. And then let's use this pink. No, why don't we use one of these little guys? Oh, let's put a little pink, little tiny pink stub seed bead in between those two. Okay. And there we go. All right, and then let's use one of these green ones. And then let's use one of these pink bow beads. Let's follow that up with one of these little green twisty beads here, little pinch beads. And then let's use this really big swirl bead right here. And then let's also use one of these white beads right after it. And this little spacer. How about another little white bead? And then let's use our flower. Let's not use our flower, let's use this one. Because I can always use the flower as like a little dangle. All right, and let's see what we have here. Okay, we still have quite a bit of space left, so let's go ahead and keep stringing. Let's use one of these little white beads and this pink one. So only one left. Then let's use this little leaf. There we go. And I want one of these little baby pink ones. And let's see where we're at. Okay, we still have a little bit of space, so let's see what we have. Let's use one of these because we didn't use one of these pink ones yet. All right, so that's where we're gonna stop with the larger beads. Okay, so we have some big beads left over here. And then let's go ahead and use some of these little white ones. Just like 2 of them. And let's put our crimp bead on, our crimp tube. And then let's just go ahead and bead a bunch of these little pink seed beads. And I'm not really counting because I'm gonna know when I have enough by looking at it. And I'll show you what I mean in a second here. I think you've seen me do these with a button clasp, but I think it also can be used as like a little loop to hook your lobster clasp on with. So we're gonna do that too. Go. It's going to be really pretty. There. I might be able to make another bracelet. I probably could. If it looks like we have enough beads and enough time, I think we will whip up another bracelet on the same video. So I have a pair of earrings and I already made one of the earrings, so it should go by pretty fast. And it looks like this one's going by fast as well. So let's see. I think I want that loop to be a little bit bigger. See what I mean? It's gonna make this little loop like that. I just want it to be a little tiny bit bigger. So let's go ahead and do just a little bit more. After these 3, maybe just like 2 more. And I forgot I need one more thing. I need to get a little crimp cover, so that way it looks like a little bead. Okay, so that should be good. All right, now we can go ahead and bend this wire over And we're going to just stick it through our crimp tube and through some of these beads. We want to be, there we go, just like that. Okay, so it's just like that, and you want it to be kind of tight because you want this to be a nice, good, sturdy loop, right? So now we're going to crimp it right here. Be careful you're not grabbing any of your beads in that crimp and crushing your beads, because you'll be upset that you have to start it over. All right, so that actually looks pretty good, but I still want to put a crimp cover on that. So give me 1 second. I'm going to pause this and I'll be right back with a little crimp cover, and we'll put that on together. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So I grabbed 2 because I figured if I'm going to put them on one side, I might as well put them on both sides, right? So let's go ahead and do that. I have 2 of my gold crimp covers here. And they can be kind of messy to try to put on. So I usually just stick them in my pliers, or my crimping pliers. Well, let's see, I was going to show you that, but now it's not working out for me. So if you hang on to them with your finger, oh my goodness, you should be able to just slide it right over your crimp tube that you already crimped. Yeah, I'm getting there. Sometimes you got to kind of play with it. If you get them too big, they will fold over kind of funny, and they won't look nice. So I try to use, I typically use 2mm crimp beads or crimp tubes. So I also try to use the same size crimp covers. So just to kind of give you an idea if you've never used crimp covers before. But if I were to use like a 3mm on here, with my experience, maybe if somebody wants to give me a pointer, my experience, it's been too big and I just end up doing a terrible job covering the crimp, and I would have been better off just letting the crimp show. I don't know if I can get that on there. I'm trying. I don't know why I'm having such a hard time, you guys. I swear there's some days I just can't get my fingers to work. Oh my goodness. I don't know if you can hear my husband in the living room. We do this thing with Woody when we give him a treat. He likes to play with it, so he'll like leave it on the floor and then he'll like jump at it and like grab it real quick with his mouth and then like kind of throw it. So we always do this, get it, Woody, get it. And then he likes to do that because he loves to show off. It's really funny. All right, there, I finally got it. See, a little playing around with it and you get it eventually. And then I just use my crimp pliers and I just kind of grab it and fold it over. As I'm talking, I make it sound super easy, but then I'm making it look really difficult. It's really not that hard. And then I just kind of go around it because you want it to be a nice little round shape. You don't want it to be all weird and bent out of shape. And but this one seems to be a little weird. Let me see if I can fix it. They're pretty malleable, so you usually can fix it once you get it on. I have done it to where I messed it up so bad that I actually had to cut my wire and take it apart and redo it, and that's not fun. All right, so overall, not horrible. Let's see if I have any better luck with this one. Put this one on. All right. See, now this one went on easier because I don't have all those little beads to kind of go around. And then I'm just going to slowly, and usually the slower you close it, the better off you are, because you can really control it and control your pliers to make it a nice little round bead. Just take your time with it. You're not in a marathon, you're not in a hurry. All right, so not bad at all. So this is our bracelet, and I think it turned out really cute. I think I made it a little tighter than what I should have, maybe pulled down a little bit too tight. It's a little stiff, but that's okay. I mean, it happens, right? Okay, so there's our bracelet, and now let's go ahead and bring the earrings out. I'll just scoot these off to the side because it looks like we're gonna have time when we can do another quick bracelet or something. All right, so I already made one earring, and here's my cute little earring. I used the jump ring that they gave, and I have some head pin, some head pins, an eye pin. They took their length of chain and I cut it in equal fourths so I could have 2 scraps of chain for each one. So let's go ahead and build this one here. All right, so I need our eye pin, and I'm just gonna, let me straighten it out. Straighten it out real quick. It's a little bendy. Uh-oh, sounds like my husband just got my Amazon package. He's probably thinking we're home for like, you know, a few days and you already have an Amazon package coming. Oh, well, I'm gonna get back on my little diet before the wedding here, and oh, thanks, honey. Oh, my new phone case came. And so I got some of those like little like the plastic snack boxes, because I don't really eat like a regular lunch at work. I'd rather have like stuff that I can just kind of pick at while I'm at my desk when I'm relaxing and like looking at my phone. So I typically just like to have like little snack things. So I thought, you know, in one I could put like a little handful of almonds. In another I can do like, you know, a little handful of berries. And then I could also have some cheese and some meat in the other 2. And I'm like, that would be the perfect little lunch for me, because like for breakfast I'll usually eat like a yogurt and usually like a piece of fruit or string cheese with it or something like that. But anyway, so that's what my plan is to get back on there. So I did order some of those, but since my phone case is swimming at the bottom of the ocean somewhere, I needed a new phone case. All right, so we have the leaf, and we're going to do a wrapped loop. We're not going to hang it on there yet because these open. So I'm just going to make my wrap loop, and we will make all of our little pieces and then hang them all at the same time. Okay, there we go. There's our little wrapped loop, and I can cut off the extra. There we go. Squish that in. Got a little barb there. There we go. All right. So now we're going to do some wire wrap loops, but we're going to hang them directly on the chain. So let's go ahead and get started with one of these. Just nice little simple earrings. Yeah, I've been walking around with a phone that does not have a phone case on it for 2 days, and it's making me a nervous wreck. All I kept thinking is like, it'd be my luck that I drop it and I shattered the screen, and I'm like, really? Oh, I'm sure there's only like so many claims you can file within a year, so that would be $100 out of my own pocket, which it would be whatever it is, right? So anyway, so as soon as I'm done with this, then I will put my phone case on my phone to protect it, and we'll be good to go. All right, so here we are. Whoops, get in the right loop there. Hang it right on. Okay, so we have all of our little parts, and now let's go ahead and open up our large jump ring. Let me find the opening first. Okay, it's right there. And this is gonna end up being at the top, so let's just hang that first. And then let's put on one of these. And then let's put on this guy and this one. And then let's close that back up. I really like these. I would love to have a bunch of them. Make sure it's closed all the way. Grab a hold of our flower. And there we go. And now let's put on our ear wire, and we have our cute little pair of earrings. So we got a bracelet and a pair of earrings and a necklace out of this so far. And I think I kind of want to try to do something with this because it's here, right? And I think I want to use this to like finish off a necklace. So let's cut some more wire. And what do I do with it? There it is. There we go. All right, and I don't want it to be too much, so let's do about this much. So that's going to be probably about 10 inches, you guys. So let's cut this. I still have some of that wire left I can do other things with. I almost wonder if I should do like a, if I have enough to do like a double necklace. Let's take a peek and see what we have. So if we did this big green one here in the middle, and this pink on either side, like so, and then kind of want to do these. My goal is to really use this entire box. Kind of want to just not do that green one. So if we did this, I don't know, or if I do, I don't want it to be dead center. All right, we're figuring it out. We're figuring it out, you guys. Let's see what we have here. Let's do this little green, guys. Okay, and then let's do some of these white ones. Let's see how many of these we have. We have 1, 2, so it's 2 more for that side. 3 over here. Oops. 3 over here. 3 and 3. Okay, so we have an even amount of those. Let's go ahead and just string these on. can't do a double strand one, it's okay, but I kind of would like to. Just don't know if that's going to be possible. Or maybe we could just do a double strand bracelet. That would probably be doable. Maybe that's what we'll do. All right, so it's about halfway. I think I might have an idea. So let's just kind of mess around here for a little bit. So we have this other strand, and I would like to use this guy again, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I missed this one. There we go. And then let's go ahead and put these little green ones like so. And then these little pink guys. And I'd really like to use as much of this box as I possibly can. It'd be great if I could just use the entire thing. Okay, so that's about even right there. I wonder if I did, let's see. Trying to think of what I can do here. I'm sure you guys can see the wheels turning. Let me put some of these pink ones on here. I think I have an idea. Okay. All right, so here we go. Let's see how these line up together. Got them close, or actually I need to take off some of these pink beads, it looks like. Let's take off half. See where that is. So there's 5 off, there's 5 on each side here. All right. It looks like we take off a couple more. Like 2 here and 2 here. All right, bear with me a sec. All right, so all we have left right now are just these little pink beads and some jump rings. And I don't mind putting these with my stash. You can always use good little seed beads for spacers. All right, so I'm gonna set those aside. And then let's grab some crimp tubes. I'm gonna have some extra stringing wire left too, which is good because I can just, you know, use that for when I make tassels and stuff like that. I have a special little pile of scraps that I like to use. couple of these. That one's a weird shape. So let's just grab 2 of those. Oh no. I'll be back. Okay, well 2 beads have gone into the bead abyss. So we're gonna rethink this. Let's take off some of these white ones. I lost a green one. I lost one of these pink ones. I'm sure eventually I'll find them, but not until I sweep in here. And I don't even know how I did manage to do that, but I did. All right, so let's rethink this. So what we're going to do is we're going to have it on the stringing wire, and now we're gonna make a single strand bracelet. It's not gonna be a double strand. So we're gonna have some wire left. We're gonna have this cording probably left, and I totally forgot what my good idea was. So let's just go ahead and keep stringing here. Let's do this. So sometimes catastrophe happens, and then we have to stop and think about what we're doing again. And this might turn out to be a necklace after all. You know, I don't like that. So let's do this. Let's put this green one on here. And then, okay, but that's weird. So hold on, I gotta put like a little, you guys are seeing some real thinking process going on right now, because I really want to use the rest of these beads to really show the things that I made. I don't want to just throw it together because I want it to be really cute. All right, so here we go. All right, so really using some thought process here. Need this little guy. Need this one. All right, so there we have this. And what we have left that matches are a bunch of little beads, and we have these 2 rectangles. So let's do a couple of these little white spacers in between. Do 1 and 2. And add this one on. There we go. And then do 1 and 2. And put this one on. There we go. All right, well, this isn't gonna be so bad. This is gonna be cute. So let's do some more of these little white ones here. Let's do like 2, and then a pink bead, and then 2 more, and a pink bead, and let's go ahead and go over on this side. Make sure we have these even. So 2 of these, and a pink bead, 2 of these, and a pink bead. And it looks like we have 5 of those little white beads left, so we're going to use 4. So let's do 2 more here. 1 and 2, and 2 little pink ones, or 1 little pink one. There we go, like that. And then let's do the same thing over here. And 1 little pink one. Okay, so this is what we have left so far. All right, so this is going to be part of our necklace, but we're going to use this cord as well. So let's go ahead and just go ahead and crimp this off and put on our wire guardian. Oh my goodness, Jody, hang on to it. You guys knew exactly what happened when I said, oh no, didn't you? I know you did. All right. I can't tell you how many times I had to do something before like I would learn my lesson, because I don't know. All right. There we go. And just crimp that, like so. Okay, let's go ahead and string the rest of this on here. Just do it, Miss Loose. Do you see a little birdie? All right. As soon as I'm done with this, I got to start cooking dinner. We're just having spaghetti tonight, so it's a nice, easy dinner. And this one we're just going to put through a few beads. Typically on Sundays I'd like to do like a bigger meal, but Shane made a really nice meal yesterday for my birthday, so yeah, I'm okay with having a quick, easy meal tonight. And spaghetti always sounds good, and we have some garlic bread, so we can have garlic bread with it, and so that's gonna be good. And it's a little chilly outside, so I think it'll be nice and tasty to have something really warm like that. And it's okay to turn the oven on today because it's really warm. Matter of fact, I made some chocolate chip banana muffins this morning because my mother-in-law brought over 4 bananas that needed to be put into a sweet treat recipe. They were pretty brown, so she brought that over. And so I wanted to make those before they turned really bad and I couldn't do anything with them. I can put them in the freezer, but I have put bananas in the freezer before like that and saved them, and they ended up just getting thrown away at some point. So I would rather just use it right away and be done with it and, you know, move on. So that's what I did. All right, so here's the bottom part of our necklace. And then next we're going to use this. And we're going to cut this in half, just like so. And I need, where's my little tube bead at? I don't see it. You know, I usually have that thing like sitting right there where I can grab it real quick. I must have put it somewhere weird. Maybe it's in here. And of course I don't have a straw sitting here either, because I want to make a little knot. Let me stop this for a second, guys. I'm gonna find my tube bead real quick, and I'll be right back because I want to do this right. Okay, I found it. It only took me a second to find it actually once I paused it. So there's our little tube bead. And we're gonna use this side for the closure and the other side too. So let's just go ahead and string this through here. And I just want to make kind of a nice little knot. So we're going to put our tube bead in between my 2 strands. Oh, gotta do it this way. You want your longer piece on top and your shorter piece on the bottom. And we're just going to wrap it around our shorter strand and our tube until we're happy with what we have. Probably want to try to do like 4 here. 4 little wraps. And then we just come through the bottom of our tube, stick it all the way through until you see it poking out the other side. Don't let go of that knot. And then bring that up, and you can pull out your tube, but still hold on to that knot, your strands there, and just pull. And then you can adjust this knot. So there we go. We got a nice little barrel knot, and you can just pull on your strands to just kind of fix it if you need to make it tighter or looser. And it just kind of adds a little something extra to it, right? It looks cute like that. So you can put some glue on it if you don't trust the knot. These knots hold really well, so I probably won't. If I was giving it away as a gift or selling it, I would add a little bit of glue to it just for the extra insurance. But otherwise, it's fine for me. So, all right. And like I said, if I change my mind and I want to give it away, then I'll just go back over it and I will add a little glue just to make sure everything will be fine. Okay, do the same thing on this side. Got our little tube, and if you don't have any of these tube beads, it's fine. You can cut a chunk of straw, like a drinking straw off, and do the same thing. I just like to use these because they're a little sturdier. They don't bend like the straw does. And let's just wrap it, and we're gonna do the same thing on this side. We're gonna wrap it 4 times around, and then when we come back around, hanging onto that knot, we're gonna stick the long end into the bottom of this tube. Okay, switch hands, but still hanging onto our little strands there, and just pull that one through the tube and pull your tube right out. And then you should be able to just pull on your strands and adjust your knot, just sliding it down to where you want it. Once you start sliding it, you'll see how the strands work. Like the longer one controls like the tightness of it, and then you can just have 2 nice little matching barrel knots like that. Okay. And you know, you can leave the little strands if you want to for like just, you know, because it looks cute or whatever. But I like to cut them. I just kind of cut them, not all the way into the knot, but just a little bit above it, like so. And I don't know if they intended to have this be used as some kind of bead wire or stringing wire or whatever, but it looks like a good opportunity to use it. All right, so then on this side, we're just going to feed this through here. Cut that off. And we're just going to knot it. Just a nice little overhand knot. And I want to see how long I want this to actually be, because I don't want it to be super long. I want it to be kind of a choker. So I'm going to go down to right about here, and we're just going to give it a good overhand knot, like so. And just where I want to put it, I want to leave a little room for wiggle here. All right. And then let's do the same thing on this side. But with this, we need to use a jump ring. So I'm going to put my jump ring right on. That way I have something like for a guide. Okay, and we want this to be about the same. So I'm going to put my jump ring right about here, and then we're going to just take this end, and we're just going to do an overhand knot and pull that to where we want it, leaving just a little bit of room at the top. You can slide that knot up a little bit, and there, and now we have some room for that. So then you just clasp them together and you are done. And you can, you know, if you want, you can add like a little something to these. I think these are all too big or too little of a hole, so they wouldn't quite fit in there. So I'm just gonna trim it off. And get rid of that. we go. Put that aside. I'm gonna take my little beadle-on crimp tubes out of there. This is all we have left. We have one jump ring left, oval jump rings, a little bit of wire, and just those beads. That is all we have left. All right, you guys, I'm gonna turn this around. We're gonna show you what we made, and we are going to say we did the best that we could with this box, and we made 2 necklaces, a bracelet, and a pair of earrings out of this whole little box. I'll be right back. Okay, everyone, here's our complete set. So we have our cute little dangly earrings with a little flower and leaf. I think those turned out really cute. Here's our little not quite a choker style necklace, and I really think this turned out really adorable. I love that I have the turquoise beading wire, or sorry, beading cord right here. And then here is our bracelet. See how that little clasp just fits really nicely over that little loop that we made, and it just adds a little extra charm to it. And I think it's really cute. So I hope you liked it. I hope you liked the Bohem Style Box that I got from Kraftika. And I think it turned out really great. I got a lot of jewelry out of it for 25 bucks. It's 2 necklaces, a pair of earrings, and a bracelet. And you know, we still have a little bit of stuff left over for our stash. Not a lot, but we have a little bit. All right, everybody, I'm gonna get off here and go make some dinner. And I will talk to you again real soon. Much love to you all.
Ooh, it's a little choppy out there. And branches. Oh wow, that's cool.
Feel the difference.
Oh wow, yeah, we're gonna capsize.
Capsize. Definitely emotion in the ocean here.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Hi, birdie. Oh.
Let's see if I can get out.
All right, I'm gonna put.
Good morning from Key Largo. This is what it looks like from my balcony. Look at how gorgeous this is. Look at that. I am ready for day 2 of vacation to start. Good morning from Key Largo. This is what it looks like from my balcony. Look at how gorgeous this is. Look at that. I am ready for day 2 of vacation to start.